KC Venugopal has said that Congress is likely to go on a nationwide protest today and tomorrow after, especially on the income tax issue that they've been facing. Now, after this statement is coming in, especially after the Congress has received yet another notice from the Income Tax Department on the income tax issue. KC Venugopal has now further come forward and said that Congress is likely going to hold a nationwide protest tomorrow and day after in lieu of the income tax issue. So these are the latest inputs that we've been getting in. Now, IT, after Congress gets another IT notice, this is yet another statement coming in from the Congress leader. Now, Neetu joins us on the broadcast. Neetu, tell us more about how this situation is actually spiraling and what implications will it have on the ground?
See, what we are understanding and what KC Venugopal has told us is that basically last night the Congress has received another income tax notice and they have been asked to pay about 1,769 crores, of which about 1,100 crores is the income tax and the rest is basically about 600 crores is the interest, is what he said. That is a notice which they have received. They say that different set of rules for both Congress as well as the BJP. Parties are exempted from income tax, but due to delay in filing the IT returns, and Venugopal said that according to their knowledge, there has been delay from the BJP side also, but action is only against the Congress. They are saying that they will be taking this towards to the people, telling the people what has really happened, and they're saying that this is an attack on democracy. The principal opposition party is not being allowed to participate well in the elections. It is not a fair play. So they will be taking out protest across the country, nationwide protest tomorrow and day after. Protesting against this will be taken before the people, and they will also seek legal recourse.
Right. Neetu, like you just now only said that KC Venugopal has been also claiming that they will seek legal recourse, especially pertinent to the income tax case issue concerning the freezing of funds for Congress also. What more do we know, and how can this legal remedy be taken into consideration by Congress?
See, Congress is also looking at the legal remedy, but they also understand that the legal remedy might take time. So for them, right now it's the elections and the funds need to be mobilized now. So that is why they have been trying to say that we have sought the help of people. People know this, people understand this. We will be taking this in front of the people, and with the support of people, we will be fighting this.
Right, Neetu. Help us also understand, after Congress has got yet another notice, how are they looking forward to deal with all these notices and their funds being frozen time and again?
One option before them is definitely the legal recourse to go to the courts against this notice. But as we know, it's election time and it might take time. At the other, they are looking at crowdfunding, sourcing for the elections directly from the people. So that is something which the state Congress as well as at the national level, they have been talking about it, because that is something which they say requires at this moment. Apart from that, they're trying to build the pressure on the ruling front, on the BJP, saying that, telling the people that, see, look, this is what is really happening. They are not letting us participate in this in the elections of this democracy in a fair way. He went on to say that this is basically butchering of the democracy, where the opposition party is not allowed to participate, and just ahead of elections, their accounts are frozen, and then a notice for an income tax has been issued to them.
Right, Neetu, thank you so much for bringing in all those details. Well, joining us on the broadcast is our colleague Aman. A very good morning, Aman. Now that Congress has suggested that they are going to do a nationwide protest tomorrow and day after, they are also looking forward to hold a press conference. What is more anticipated out of this press conference, which is slated to happen any time in the day?
So, see, what is happening here, Kohina, is that the Congress has now been served a notice for coughing up tax for 3 assessment years. What is happening here is that the last 7 years assessment of the Congress, tax assessment with the Congress filed between 2014 and 2021 are being re-looked at by the IT department, because Congress claimed tax exemption of all these 7 years, but the IT department has evidence that about rupees 520 crores has come to the Congress, which is unaccounted money, which is unaccounted cash donations, cash payments to the Congress, to the tune of rupees 520 crores. What the IT department suspects, that by getting this money in cash and not declaring it to the authorities, not keeping an audited bank account for this money, the entire income of the Congress from 2014 to 2021 has now become taxable. So what the assessment notice right now, what we are hearing, as my colleague Pallavi Ghosh was saying, it is for 3 years which has been given, which may amount to rupees 1700 crores. 4 years of assessment is still left. So the Congress will be issued another demand notice in the next few days, because the IT department is finishing its assessments by March 31st. So the amount that actually the Congress could be asked to pay could be a huge amount. Congress doesn't even have assets to that tune. The last declaration of the Congress at the last assessment year, the Congress had assets about 1100-1200 crore rupees. Now if we are getting a 1700 crore rupee notice for just 3 assessment years, we can imagine what will be for the 4 rest of the years which are left still for assessment, whose notice is still to go. The background of this is that that there were certain raids happening on certain companies, Megha Engineering to be one, the Miglani Group to be other, in Madhya Pradesh in the year 2019, when evidence of cash transfers to the Congress to the tune of rupees 520 crores was found, and the High Court has refused to give Congress any relief in all these 7 assessment years reassessment which is happening. The High Court has dismissed both petitions of the Congress, one just yesterday and one another 4 to 5 days back. So the Congress has got no relief from the High Court. The High Court has said in its order that the tune to which the unaccounted cash transfers to Congress have been is suspected to be 520 crores. They have appreciated the IT evidence in the matter, and that is why they have chosen not to give any relief. Now the Congress can go to the Supreme Court against both these orders of the High Court, but the IT department is now moving ahead to recover this money from the Congress, and it will be a serious crisis for the Congress, and maybe that is why the Congress is now holding a press conference to say that their finances and their accounts are now under serious threat.
Right, Aman. Help us also understand that Congress has time and again been refuting all these allegations of money trails, cash transfers being done. But this is a big claim coming in from the IT department, where they're talking about 520 crores of cash that has been transferred.
Yes, Kohina. In fact, in the High Court order which came 5 days back, in which the High Court had dismissed the Congress petition about the reassessment for 3 financial years, 2014 to 2017, right, the High Court listed out the evidence that IT department has brought. IT department says that it has got incriminating evidence from searches done in 2019 on 2 corporate groups, which proved that there were diaries, there were entries which showed that cash payments had been made to the Congress party. In fact, the names of Kamal Nath and Digvijay Singh had also featured as part of that evidence which was laid out by the High Court in its order. And there are evidences that especially companies like Megha Engineering have paid cash money at Akbar Road AICC headquarters, and all this evidence has meant that the IT department is saying that the Congress is not eligible for exemption from tax from 2014 till 2021. Its entire income in those 7 years is now exposed to income tax purposes, and that could be a huge demand notice, because just for one assessment year, Kohina, earlier for 2018-19, the Congress party had to cough up nearly 130 crores, and this was when IT department directly dipped into their accounts and took away 130 crores because the Congress was not paying that amount. So if 7 assessment years demand notices now going from the